Hey guys, it's Lala Lottie and welcome back to another video. Human life is something we all value. We value our own lives and we value those around us. But imagine you had the decision of saving one person over another. It could be a family member, it could be someone of high rank, it could be someone you don't even know. How in life are we supposed to decide which human life is valuable or not? It's a very hard decision and it teases our brains a lot. We're always asked about it. It's that kind of, hey, if you were in this situation, who would you save? But what if? What if? For today's video, I'm going to be talking about Monster, which is a manga that perfectly took this topic and turned it into a masterpiece. Now, some of you may be watching this video who have already heard of Monster, as it is a bestseller. It is a very popular manga as well as anime, and it is a highly acclaimed manga, especially in the manga community at the moment. But why is Monster so well liked? Monster is a manga that takes on the taboo of human life and how human life is valued, and we take on this character of Dr. Tenma, who is one of the best surgeons all around. But throughout his career, he's always been told who to operate on and who to save. Until one day, he operates on someone and he finds a grieving family member, only to find out that the person who he did not operate on came in earlier, but he was told to operate on someone else as they have a higher rank in society. After this encounter, we see Dr. Tenma need to come back, and he has two patients waiting for him. One, a boy who has just been shot in the head, and another is a high-ranking political figure who's just had a heart attack, and he has to decide on who to operate on. And he finally gets the chance to control who he thinks is more valued in life. Monster is a good manga as it makes you really question good and evil. How can a good action possibly lead to the evil actions of another? Or how could your possible involvement in something change something to possibly go from the best scenario to the worst? Monster is definitely, in its own way, what I would like to call very psychologically draining, in the way that it just takes such a toll on you while reading this and understanding what is happening with the plot. We see one man's actions and how it affects everyone else's life. How him deciding on who gets to live could possibly affect the chances of someone else living. And I'll say this as well. We have one of the greatest, most well-written villains of all time in this series, and I will gladly say it now, he is what I will say is the best fictional villain I've ever seen. I haven't seen any villain be able to top the villain from this series. Because as we watch and read about our main character and his actions, it also makes you question yourself and your actions and what you would do in these situations. And it's so compelling because it's so realistic. We see series that take very fictional settings to try and prove a point of something, but Monster does it perfectly in one of the most realistic settings ever. A hospital. I mean, hospitals. Life and death is always chosen there. People have the choice of life support. People have the choice as to whether they want to operate on a patient or not. It's very understandable that this was one of the most realistic settings, and I think this is what made Monster just so much better, because we could relate to it, because we could see this scenario in real life. We have series such as Berserk, which is still such a highly acclaimed manga, but it is very fictional. It's fantasy. When it comes to something like Monster, it gets into your brain. With the horrifying nature of reality hitting you while reading this. Monster isn't one of those very kind of fast-paced manga and anime. It doesn't try and pace itself so fast to try and get to the point. It slows itself down. It tries to explain itself in its entirety. It doesn't want to leave any mistakes out, and this is what more anime needs to be doing, to be honest. It's definitely what I would like to call a slow burn, in the way that the lead up to things can be very slow, but once it hits, it hits. Certain scenes, certain actions, seeing the characters and how their actions and what they do is amazing. This manga definitely also has its kind of like very gritty art style. Like, this is some of the paneling, and you look at this and you look at a show in it, it's very much a different art style, but this is Naoki Urasawa, this is the artwork I love. What I love about Monster the most is that it makes both characters, antagonist and protagonist, their ideas and their decisions both being flawed. Maybe a character may be more flawed than the others, but neither of them are perfect in any sort of way. Monster makes sure that everyone's lives and every single character involved has meaning. There isn't a single character throughout this series whose actions did not impact on someone else's and their decisions, their actions, what they did. You see series where you just see a character who is just so useless, they do nothing to the plot, and it's just like, why are you here? With Monster though, it's the complete opposite. We have so many side characters that add so much depth to the series. Monster definitely isn't something you just watch or read. It's an experience. Seeing the characters' actions, their development, relating to situations, thinking for yourself, what would I do? There's just so much ideas that go into this manga that just make you think, what would I do? And I'll say this as well, it's not just something like, I have the manga, I have read the manga, but I have also watched the anime, as I've enjoyed both iterations of it. It is one of those series that works so well in manga and in anime, and I couldn't tell you to just don't watch the anime, read the manga. It's so much better, because I would be lying to myself. Honestly, I would recommend checking out the both, because they are just both such an amazing experience, and it's honestly one of the first times I've seen such a masterpiece that was written as a manga be well adapted into an anime. So to conclude this video, go ahead, check out Monster. If you have no desire to check it out, still check it out, because you are a weeb who is missing out. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give this video a like, a comment on your thoughts of Monster, and also make sure to subscribe for more weekly content. Now on to the channel updates, because I've been gone for a week. So, if you didn't realize, I was gone for a week, and you might have noticed my face, which is fun. But yeah, I just do want to clarify, I am gonna be uploading weekly. I just did not look good, and I wanted to upload weekly for you guys, and I am back into these weekly uploads now, so do not think for a second I am not gonna be here for you guys. Also, speaking of my birthday, can we also appreciate these earrings? These are from my good friend Nicole. She got these for my birthday. They're Little Women like book earrings. I'm so in love with them. I had to wear them for this video. But yeah, I guess that's all the updates I kind of have for you guys. I'm just saying I'm still here. I'm still here. I ain't leaving. Stay on this channel. I will not leave. So yeah, I hope to see you guys next week, and I love you all. I hope you are having an amazing day, evening, night. I don't know what time of day it is for you. I don't know what day it is. But I just hope you are enjoying whatever you're doing. And you go read. You go read Monster. Or watch it. Or watch it. So yeah, until next week, farewell, Friendly Eye. Bye!